Hi there, folks. Sean Brodrick, and I'm here with Jeff Pontius, and he is the CEO of Corvus Gold. Now, Jeff has talked to me before about his great company, what they're doing here in Nevada. Now, he may be new to some of you, because I know some of you are new subscribers, so Jeff's going to give us the scoop on what Corvus Gold is really accomplishing down here in Nevada. They are building a great project. Jeff, could you please tell my subscribers about it?
Sure. Thanks, Sean. What we've done today is go out and look at our project based on the new PEA that's come out just a couple weeks ago. That outlined a two-phase development program, and that program is really focused around an initial phase that will be getting into production and starting some actual gold production for Corvus Gold from the project here in Nevada in late 2014, and then a much larger project, about a 1 million ounce project to the north, another very large heap leach project that will be hopefully getting in production around the end of 2016. So Corvus is quickly moving down that production route. In addition to that, we just came from a site we call Yellow Jacket, which is one of our new high-grade discoveries that we have here, with high-grade veins that vary in widths from a few meters wide to multiple meters wide in grades of generally 2 to 5 grams. But then in the high-grade core, we're seeing results that are about a half of ounce gold per ton with about 30 and 40 ounces silver. So really spectacular new Nevada discovery here.
Yeah, now we have gone like all over the project. And the thing is, I mean, you'll be bringing on Mayflower at the end of like 2014, but right. That's just the beginning.
That's right.
You have so much else that is really, that there is to this project. And you have the one high-grade gold discovery, which looks good, but there's really more to it. And with like new drill results, which keep coming in, you'll be adding to the resource, infilling, stuff like that. So you'll also be moving ounces from the inferred category to the measured and indicated category. So you have all that going on, $6 million in the bank, able to raise capital much better than many companies that I've seen recently, and tightly held share structure. So you have a lot of things going on for you that many juniors don't. So what things do you think people should consider when they're looking at your company, along with the things that you've already mentioned?
Well, our project is a low capital startup project. The first phase to get us up and going is somewhere in the neighborhood of about $60 million. As you say, we have a great shareholder base. We've got groups like the Tocqueville Group that own a large chunk of the company, as well as Anglo Gold Ashanti, a large gold producing company from South Africa. There's a good, solid shareholder base that will be helping us fund this project going forward. So that's a real critical element that companies have to have in front of them. Our hurdle is pretty small to get up and in production and start generating cash to pay for the expansion of this project. And as you say, great high-grade discoveries that we've made. We looked at a few new targets today that we'll be drilling in the future. We're kicking off a very large drill program, about 35 or 40,000 meters, that'll happen next year, and that kicks off early this next year. So there's lots going on with Corvus as we move these projects quickly through the development path, through construction and into production. And that's how it's going to add some significant value for our shareholders, I think.
Yeah. Well, what I like is the how you have to move this first project to the production stage. You have a really easy path for that, or I should say at least clear path. You see what you have to do. You see what you have to raise, which isn't that much. And so you know what you have to do. But then the potential beyond that is what I find so exciting, especially with the Yellow Jacket, the high grade, and like stuff like that. But also, we looked at the other like areas that you have there, and it might be lower grade. It's not the 10, not the 10 grams that we saw from Yellow Jacket, but it's enough to really make this a huge company builder if those things work out the way that, you know, it looks like they could work out.
Yeah, I think, Sean, the one important thing for me over my career of being able to find and develop ore deposits, particularly gold deposits, has really been you need to get into an area with a high gold budget. Right now, when we look at the sulfide mineralization, the oxide mineralization, and the high-grade mineralization here on this project, just through our first 18 or 20 months of exploration we've had on this, we now see an inventory in the neighborhood of 3 million ounces. That's a great place to go look for high-grade vein systems. We've demonstrated they're here. Literally 8 kilometers to the south of us is the historic Bullfrog mine that was mined by Barrick Gold. 2.5 million ounces of production from a high-grade vein system. And we've got some really great indications we may have one of those up here on our end of the district. So we're having a great time out here, doing lots of good exploration. We've expanded our land package. And as I say, you can't have a better support than the shareholders that we have now, and the performance of Corvus Gold. It's one of the top performing companies on the TSX this year. We've experienced 300% increase in share price over the last 12 months, and things are going well for us right now.
Now, I just would want to point out to my subscribers, we're in the core shack. This is right here, and these, now, I don't know if you can see it on this video, but these areas that are more dark, that's the silver. They aren't including the silver in the resource because they're not sure exactly how that would work out. So there's still a lot that they have to actually work out with the project. But what they know they have, they know they can turn into a producing mine. It's just how good is it going to be, how much upside potential it has. And I think that's why Corvus has really attracted investor money, is that people can see that, yeah, they have a good thing here, but it could become a great thing. They see the potential to really move it up and above and beyond, and just have more and more good news coming out. So I think over the next few months, you guys will have some good news, because I know you have more drill results to come in. I know that you have a plan for actually bringing that project into production and then moving forward with the next phase. And I know that you guys are able to raise money. So whereas the junior space has been under a lot of pressure recently, you guys have not, and I think we can see the reasons why. So thank you, Jeff, for showing us around and just really letting me see what you have going on here. Is there anything like you'd like to say to my subscribers? By the way, we should mention, because we haven't yet, CORVF on the OTCQX in the US. And KOR on the TSX?
KOR on the TSX.
Right. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
No, just thanks a lot for coming out, Sean, and seeing what we got going here. It's an exciting project, and we're looking forward to delivering a lot of good news in the future here to our shareholders and investors, and people should keep their eye on us.
Okay, great. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And Sean Brodrick, and I will speak to you later. Thanks.